94.1 Hits and Hip Hop. Get your radio right.
Got to love you, got to love you, yeah, got to love you, got to love you, got to love you, got to love you, got to love you.
It's Hip Hop 94.1, and it's just a great day at work when I look across at this space. Sean Paul, that was Sean Paul. Brand new smash. Got to Love You with Alexis Jordan.
Thank you, baby. How are you doing?
I am well. You're fresh off our meet and eat with some of our listeners.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. I, as well as my female listeners, were disappointed to know that that was about food. That was really misleading, I gotta tell you.
We had a lot of other names we wanted to call it, but we thought meet and eat was appropriate.
So, what'd you think of the jerk hut? Was that some good?
Yeah. They always, every time I come through Tampa, I'm always hitting them up. They're good peeps.
So it's legit enough. It's authentic enough for your palate.
Yeah, man.
Right on. So, you got this new album coming out, your fifth, and you are keeping it so under wraps. I mean, I'm usually good at sussing out titles and release dates, and you are keeping it on lockdown. What gives, man?
Yeah, I'm a bit secretive. I'm still in the works with it. We just pushed this first single out there to kind of get my, my stuff going back again. I've been in the public eye for a long time, so, I've been touring, I've been doing my thing, been producing, as I just told you, and I just wanted to get the work out there first. So the album is actually going to drop in February. And I'm going to leak the name to you first.
Really?
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Air?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to do it at the end?
I give you a call.
Do a little foreplay first?
I give you a call.
All
yeah,
right, true. So, let's talk about Alexis Jordan, because I've not ever heard of her, but my God, she sounds amazing on this track.
Beautiful.
Where'd she come out from?
Actually, she came second in America's Got Talent in 2006.
Okay.
A little young girl.
Yeah.
And she was about 15 years old.
Wow.
And then she went actually to England and won England's Got Talent, London's Got, Britain's Got Talent, or one of those. And so she got signed. She's been doing dance music since and been big in Europe and Australia, and she wants to kind of break back home, and so it was a perfect thing to help me to sound fresh, to help her to break back home. She's from here, you know what I mean? She got Puerto Rican heritage, but she's from the States, so I mean, she's a beautiful singer.
Yeah, I mean, she sounds seasoned. She sounds like someone that had been on a lot of other things.
She's been doing it for a long time, you know what I mean?
So, your video, Forgot to Love You, premiering tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
On allseanpaul.com, 7 o'clock.
Allseanpaul.com, 7 o'clock. Is what time? Eastern time, or is it? I don't know. East Coast. Yeah.
East Coast. That's us.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. So
jump on there.
Check it out. It was my first 3-day shoot. Ben Moore shot it. I got to big up Ben. Good stuff on the video. We just got many different shots.
Vegas?
Vegas is a crazy place to be, so yeah. It was good stuff.
And you can follow Sean Paul at Dutty Paul, DUTTYPAUL. Tell me about producing.
Yeah. I started to produce a couple years ago. First of all, I was just kind of having input as to what the rhythm would sound like, and now I'm actually doing the rhythm myself. I did a track on my last album called Imperial Blaze. The track is called I Know You Like It. And so
I do.
Thank you. And then I just like felt to like expand and record more people. I think that there's so much talent where I come from, and it's good to give them a shine. I mean, if people hear I produced it, they probably take a little bit of note towards it. So yeah, that's on iTunes right now. The rhythm is called Blaze Fire. BLAZEFIA. So check it out. A lot of Jamaican artists on it, plus myself.
The Wild 94.1. Now, you know what a gimme is, right? You're my gimme. What a gimme is if you're in a relationship, but you happen to meet that person, and you can smash, and you won't get in trouble. Wow, this has happened. But I want to know who your gimme is. Any woman in the world, who would your gimme be? Because there's a lot of ladies with not a lot of clothes waiting outside to meet you. So who lights your fire, Mom?
Well, you could give me one of those, but
TB state of mind.
No, I got what's her name again? She's
You just really like her a lot.
No, I just keep seeing her face. She's an actor. I can't remember her name. Scarlett Johansson. She's beautiful.
Oh yeah, and didn't she just leak some naked pictures? Did you make that decision before or after you saw those pictures?
I always had that before, but now it's kind of like burning in my in
your
my memory
loins
right now. Yeah.
I bet you can make that. I bet you can make that happen. I mean, come on now.
I mean, I'm saying I got game.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, man. Before I let you get out of here, though, all these people talking about the state of hip hop, it's dead, it sucks, it's this and that. I don't feel that way. I want to know your true feelings. Where you think we're at right now, musically?
Well, definitely. I mean, I'm one of those kids who really respect, you know, elder MCs. Like, you know, I'm a fan of Busta Rhymes. I'm a fan of like people like Method Man and Redman. But I can't knock what these kids is doing. I mean, when in the early days, you know, Flash and all them dudes started to play hip hop and develop the whole sound, Run DMC started to happen. There was a whole generation that didn't get them. So I always remember that. There's kids now that do sound off key to me, and there's kids now that do sound like they don't know what they talking about. But I mean, I could get into it. I could understand a certain amount of it and rock with it. You know what I mean? Because really, what hip hop is and dancehall music too, it's kind of like the thoughts of the kids, what's on their mind. So just get used to it. I mean, there's people who can change the game too into a whole different level. So I mean, new. I welcome the new. You know what I mean?
I heard you're hell with a hot plate too. Yeah, what is this all about? Yeah. We know Baby Bash, Paul Wall got popped for some smokage. Yeah. I've been told that you're quite the master making hemp treats.
Oh yeah, sometimes I do that. But you know, I can't
expound.
No, I can't really expound upon it. I'll just say I learned the whole trade from watching YouTube. So thanks to the YouTube guys, you know what I mean? It's all out there. Thank you.
And I like this spiky mohawk thing.
You like the mohawk going on? Yeah, it's called a tomahawk. You know.
Okay, well we're gonna have
change of frequency right there.
I like that. Pictures and video will be up at wild941.com. You can grab an album from Sean Paul in February, which we don't know what it's called.
I'm gonna give you it. I told you I'm gonna call you, leak the name to you right live on air. I'm gonna give you to leak to the world for me.
Swear?
I swear.
Oh my God. Okay, Sean Paul, I love you so very much.
Thank
Always
you, baby.
a pleasure. Oh, and I have to tell you, remember when you came from Mariah Carey and some girls came up to braid your hair?
Yep.
That was my sister.
Oh,
so she wants to say what's up and don't forget about her. DJ Rhinestone too.
I would never forget her, man. She, you know what I mean?
Jizzy and Kelly.
All them ladies who like did up my hair and stuff, my braids. I mean, a lot of people saying they missed it, but
no,
you
man,
know what I mean?
Looked good. Well, there was a lot going on in that room that may have messed up people's perception of what's straight and what's not. Sean Paul, February, love you. See the premiere of Got to Love You tomorrow 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
AllSeanPaul.com. Wild 94.1 coming up on your 5 o'clock bomb with King JB.
Thank you, baby. That was hot.
You are awesome.
I like it. I like it.
Got to love you, yeah. Got to love you. 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 Baby, got to love you. 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 Yeah, got to love you. Got to love you.